My name is Joe Saul. I'm an adoptee, a psychotherapist, and the author of Adoption Healing: A Path to Recovery.
I am often asked in a reunion who controls or rules it, the adoptee or the mother. I believe that if we deem one person to be in control or in charge of or to rule a relationship, then the other person is out of control or being ruled, which means they are not free. One person is in a position of power or in charge, and the other person is powerless, perhaps even infantilized. I do not think any healthy relationship can exist under these conditions. So let's substitute space for control, as I think it's a healthier way to look at it. We need to give space to the person who is unable to face the painful emotions of reunion. Reunions always cause regression on some level. Aware of it, or more commonly not, moms regress to the emotional age they were when they lost their baby. The regression of adoptees, however, is very dynamic. The adoptee's emotional age fluctuates from 2 days old to 2 years old to 7 years to adolescence to adulthood, back to 2 years, back to 2 days, in the blink of an eye, back and forth like a ping pong ball. Since those in regression are rarely aware of it unless it's pointed out to them, and even then they will deny it, and since reunions bring up all the feelings of pain, anger, and sadness of the initial trauma, it may be that one or both of the parties cannot face the emotions that are running rampant through their mind and body. Whichever one of the pair is most afraid of their feelings is the one who must be given the most space. Time to realize that these terrifying emotions will not, in fact, kill them. What must not happen is blaming of the other for not being ready to feel the feelings. Even if that inability happens after reunion as much as a year or more later, terror is not negotiable. We cannot expect someone who is terrified of their emotions to stop being afraid just because we love them or want them to, or are frustrated with their lack of participation. A mom may not accept being acknowledged as a mom. An adoptee may not be able to accept being called a son or daughter. The terror of recognizing that one's other is in fact their lost mother or child makes the loss real, which brings up the pain that is lurking below the surface of one's consciousness. Those who experience the terror are experiencing the threat of dying on the spot, re-experiencing the death of their other. We all experience the death of our other when we lost them to adoption, and are consciously or unconsciously terrified we will die if we experience that death again. No one must rule. No one must be in charge. The one who is the most afraid has to be given the most space by the one who is least afraid. We have all suffered a huge trauma. We all suffer the pain of the loss of mother and child relationship. No one hurts more than anyone else. No one suffers more than anyone else. No one's pain is worse than anyone else's. Our pain may at times be different. We all respond in a different way, but no one rules. No one is in charge or in control. What we must not do is blame our other. We are all coming from different life experiences, and we must have empathy and compassion for one another. What we must do is throw out the words control and rule and put them alongside one of the other R words, rejection, where they belong. In fact, the only thing that must rule is compassion for our other. Namaste.